90% of child victims know their offender, with almost half of the offenders being a family member. Of sexual assaults against people ages 12 and up, approximately 80% of the victims know the offender.
Hey Mom, I'm coming. Just give me a sec. I'm talking to a friend. Hey, sorry about that.
For the other 10%, the internet is making it easy for child abuse.
My name? Just call me Teen Kitten 14.
Most abuse is avoidable with proper knowledge. Though there are several international agencies working towards protecting children and youth from internet sex offenders, it is ultimately the responsibility of the parents to protect their children. Here are some guidelines to keep your children safe. 1. Learn how the internet works and what the dangers are. 2. Keep the computer in a busy area like the family room, not the more private child's bedroom. 3. Discuss safety issues with your child and use filtering software if necessary. Next, ensure that your children never reveal personal and private information about themselves or family members. 5. Never let children meet an online new friend without going with them. 6. Know where and to whom you can report any questionable or suspicious activity. In Reno, there are a number of places you can call. You can call the Reno Police Department at 334-2162. You can call Emergency Zenith 12000 or NHP 647 cell phones. You can also call the Fire Administration at 334-2300.
You want to meet up? What time works best for you? Oh, okay. How about tomorrow?
Not all cases are avoidable, however. In the case of Brianna Dennison, there was likely no warning. No one suspected that an awful thing like that could happen. Not Brianna, not her family, not her friends, no one. Brianna Dennison was a 19-year-old student at Santa Barbara City College. She disappeared from a Reno, Nevada home during MLK weekend. This man, James Michael Bila, has taken her life. Such senseless acts like this are committed by offenders every day. Because of James Michael Bila, Brianna Dennison is no longer with us. Sex offenders are classified into one of 3 risk areas, which are also used to determine the extent of community notification. A Tier 1 offender is an offender who is assessed as posing a possible risk of a recurring threat to public safety. Notification is made only to law enforcement agencies. A Tier 2 offender is an offender who is assessed as posing a probable risk of a recurring threat to public safety. Notification is made to law enforcement and organizations that are reasonably likely to encounter the sex offender. These include school districts, camps, daycare centers, youth organizations, and/or other qualifying religious or community organizations. If the victim is less than 18 years of age, notifications will also be provided to motion picture theaters and businesses reasonably likely to encounter the offender, and which primarily have children as customers, or conduct events that are attended primarily by children. A Tier 3 offender is an offender who is assessed as posing a substantial risk of a recurring threat to public safety. In addition to notifications provided under Tier 1 and Tier 2, notifications are made to individual community members who are reasonably likely to encounter the offender. In Reno, as well as all over the nation, sex offenders are required to register themselves. The failure to register is a felony. If found guilty, a sex offender could spend at least 1 year in prison. Here's a map of the registered sex offenders near the University of Nevada, Reno. Tier 1 offenders must register for 20 years or for life. Tier 2 and Tier 3 offenders must register for life. Sex offenders sentenced to probation, local jail, or state prison after that date must register upon their return to the community. The law is amended periodically by the state legislature to add additional registerable offenses.
My name's Roger Croucher, and I'm a registered sex offender. I'm required to notify the public that I'm living in your neighborhood. Teen Kitten 14?